Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. If we are not wanted in Nigeria, endorse Biafra exit. Biafran agitation is beyond Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. That's according to President of Wisdom Foundation, telling Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Yes, that's Obidibo, Chike Obidibo, urging Bola Ahmed Tinubu to authorize unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, to begin the process of national renewal. Yes, Obidibo disclosed that given the difficult situation of the country, the continued incarceration of the IPOB leader serves no useful purpose, stressing that although Kanu's detention is impacting negatively on the Southeast economy, it is also affecting Nigeria's socio-political stability. Oh yes, not only Southeast instead, even Nigeria is being affected by his continued detention. Now he advised Tinubu to discontinue his promise to continue in the steps of former President Muhammadu Buhari, noting that Buhari's tactics are not beneficial to the socio-economic survival of the country. Yes, of course, Tinubu said he will continue with Buhari's policies, but the boy is saying, look, don't go in that regard on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It will be counterproductive if you continue in that regard of Buhari on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yes, that is what is happening now in a statement titled, quote, "My final advice to my friend Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu immediately and unconditionally." Obidibo remarked that Ndibo needs some form of appeasement. It says that the bitterness on both sides, both divides, is still gaining serious momentum as Ndibo remains the underdogs. The full statement goes this way, quote, "Only President Tinubu knows whether holding the IPOB leader is contained in Buhari's handover notes. But whatever reasons Buhari may have advanced, Tinubu as the incumbent should evaluate the details of such blind and hard-hearted disposition and use his good offices to review and release Kanu. As a concerned elder citizen, I know of a truth that the political situation of any developing country impinges on its economy, just as the peace, security, and well-being of the citizens constitute the primary purpose of government. So my final and well-intentioned advice to my friend and fellow elder statesman, Jagaban, is to release Kanu if truly he desires to build a nation out of this so-called geographical expression known as Nigeria. Granted that President Tinubu declared his intention to continue with the policies of former President Buhari, including anti-people economic programs, I believe that the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains counterproductive. The former president always referred to the civil war, making it plausible that there was a plan to unleash another mayhem on Igbo. Kanu emerged and started showing evidence that Igbo are not wanted in Nigeria, and his message resonated with all well-meaning Igbo, except the few that were enjoying political benefits from the system. As things stand now, the Biafra agitation has become sweet music to the ears of young people. Kanu has fulfilled his divinely ordained purpose, which was to set the Biafra ball rolling down the cliff. Having successfully achieved that mission, it is crystal clear that Kanu no longer holds the key to quench the fire or to stop the rolling boulder. As such, detaining him further seems like a drowning man clutching onto any straw. Even the more volatile Simon Ekpa cannot quench the Biafra agitation with the momentum it continues to gather. I advise President Tinubu to use his tongue to count his states. I am done with making a request for the release of Kanu. But let it be known that keeping the IPOB leader further will never usher in the much-needed peace and national harmony. A decision must be taken at this juncture, whether the Igbo are still wanted in Nigeria or not. If the answer is in the affirmative, that is where Nnamdi Kanu becomes most valuable. because he is today's harbinger of the Igbo spirit, rather than any of the current artificial Igbo socio-political leaders. Outside of this, it will be very clear to all, particularly in Igbo, that retired General Gowon's "No victor, no vanquished" slogan was actually programmed to be an empty rhetoric, mischievously intended to deceive and to punish. As a senior citizen and community leader that resides in Igbo land, I make bold to say that the negative impact of stay at home on economic activities is huge, but Igbo do not care and may decide to go extra mile to show solidarity for Kanu. But in the present circumstances, it is imperative that Kanu should be released because he has not committed any crime, except advocating a better lease of life for his people. His continued detention will not solve any problem, because the entire Igbo are tacitly behind him. A crime was committed against Kanu because he was kidnapped from Kenya, and kidnapping is a crime against humanity. So President Tinubu should order his release to pave way for national conversation, for national stability. Releasing Kanu should be a veritable way to begin conversation for peace building in the country, because every adult is pained by nepotism and double standard against Igbo. If we are no longer wanted in Nigeria, the president should endorse Igbo exit. End of quote. I've seen it now. Yes, this man, either statesman or Igbo, have said it all. Yes, said this is beyond Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and even the more volatile Mazi Simon Ekpa. Said the momentum they have gathered. Yes, the duo of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa have gathered momentum in recent times. So the Biafra agitation is beyond this young man. Yes, these enigmas, wonderful. Beyond them, said his message, said, look, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has achieved his purpose in life. Oh yes, this man is making a wonderful statement. Said the young people of the Biafrans, Igbo people, the young generation have taken his message to heart. His message of liberation, freedom. Oh yes. Said he painted the picture of the Igbo marginalization, and they saw it and they say, yes, it is true, we are being marginalized. They saw results with him and they started to follow him. Yes. As we say, beyond them, it's beyond this young man. Yes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is it. Said all Biafrans, all Igbos, they are tacitly behind Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Said they are behind Biafra cause. Only those who are benefiting politically from the mere geographical expression entity, so they are the only ones against the movement to restore Biafra. So, apart from them, so the Igbos all over the world, they are in full support of the Biafran agitation. Yes, so only those who are benefiting politically, fishing in troubled waters, okay, and the mere geographical expression, the entity called Nigeria, the only ones with different, belief and understanding. The rest of the Igbos, they're in full support of the Biafran cause, the Biafran agitation. That is what is happening. He said, Tinubu, if you don't want the Igbos, endorse the exit. Let them go. They're asking for liberation. They're not begging you to stay with you. They're not begging you for anything. Endorse the exit. Let them go. That's what the man is saying. The elder statesman, the Igbo. Yes. So he said his own final advice to Tinubu concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, concerning Biafra agitation. Yes. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has achieved his purpose in life. That one touches, to the heart. Achieving his purpose in life. The young people has been mobilized. Yes. It's inside them. It's inside them. He has, indoctrinated them. It's entrenched in the hearts of the young people about Biafra. Children are talking about Biafra. Babies sucking breasts are talking about Biafra. Oh yes. So that is the point.